Coming in, yeah.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, again, same t-shirt. Yes, you should have brought a change of shirt. This wasn't the original plan. We're working with what we got. This was going to be a podcast. It can't happen. We had some issues. Anyway, so let's do a video today. What are we going to talk about? Joe, what should we talk about? Should we talk about the World Cup?
Yeah, guitar shit.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how this World Cup is already a disaster and it hasn't even started. Oh my God. This is the thing, we've done 3 days, 3 videos, and it's all been horrible. There's literally been no positives. It has been a grotty few days, but we're going to talk about it because I'm not excited for this World Cup in the slightest. I'm creating content, yeah, you know, it's my job, it's what I want to do, you know, I want to do this sort of stuff alongside the barbering, I want to be able to talk about stuff and get involved and talk about the football, and yeah, this is part of that world, you know. I'm probably going to sit there when the England games start. I might get a bit excited if England do well. I don't think England will. Again, another video, we'll do that next, shall we? But this World Cup, man, 2010 they could have got it. It could have been given to someone else. 12 years we've had to wait for a World Cup to interrupt a season, which will see some of the world's best players at that time not be able to play because they're injured. Has seen horrendous human rights violations, people dying and being paid less than minimum wage to build the stadiums. In a country where women are treated awfully, where the LGBTQ plus community are treated awfully. Wow. I mean, those are obviously the worst things, and there's other stuff to talk about, but I still can't believe it's going ahead. And what disappoints me more is when players and coaches have been challenged on it, rather than standing up and being counted, like the Denmark team did, by the way, in Hummel. Well done to them for what they did with, you know, believing in human rights and wanting to put that on as a sponsor and being told they couldn't because it was a political statement by FIFA. A company, I was going to say it's a corporation, a company, whatever they are, I don't even know what they do anymore because they don't really help anybody, you know, which was done for corruption. With Sepp Blatter, who was, oh, wish I'd given it to the USA. You only say that because we caught you. You only say that because you know you were caught taking your money out of the cookie jar. You know what I mean? Thank you, please. My name is Sepp Blatter and I steal money and yeah, I fuck it up. This is just an absolute travesty. And it doesn't make any sense. You think about the World Cup and you're supposed to have this euphoria, you know, it's a summer tournament. You're in the beer garden with your mates, or in my case, when I was a kid, I was in the garden with my friends. You know, we used to get the TV, get 2 extension cables, put it through the window, put it in the garden on, you know, get our bean bags, and then you just eat ice cream. It was great. I loved it. 2010 World Cup was the first time I experienced an ice cream float with my mate. Oofed. Dreams. This then happened, but we'll then move swiftly past that. But, you know, the tournament, you're supposed to have a sense of euphoria and joy, but there's so many connotations around this, and people treading on glass, you know, got to be very, very careful. And, you know, even when managers and coaches, you know, managers and coaches have been challenged, but they're going, you know, we're really disappointed. You know, we don't believe in this tournament. You know, this is horrible, but, you know, this is a celebration of football. Oh, my God. It's a cop-out. I actually wonder how many times we're going to hear this is a celebration of football. That sentence. I think during this World Cup, so obviously we're shooting this on game days as well. So I'll keep a tab on that as well. Joe, can you do me a favour throughout this tournament, and then on your phone, can you just keep a tally chart of them saying this is a celebration of football, and you can include me saying it as a joke, because I don't think it's just going to be me saying it and them, because everyone's going to be saying it to wind them up. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like the whole thing is just illogical. I don't understand it. And there's little things. You could just see it. It's a bit of sports washing. It's great. What? The TikToks. Who is the best player in this country? This person. Yay! Let me show you this person. Who's this? I don't know, because I don't watch football, because Qatar's not really a football nation. There are loads of people within Qatar who watch football who probably disagree with this tournament as well. You know, this isn't me throwing shade at the people of Qatar. This is me throwing shade at this entire situation. It's insane. It's insanity. It was a country that had no infrastructure, right? And then they've been told they need to host the World Cup and have to build train stations, hotels, any other public transport, roads, stadiums. In 12 years, just build the infrastructure for an entire country in 12 years. That doesn't make any fucking sense. What? What? Oh. What the fuck is going on? What is going on, man? Like, the whole thing just stinks. Then we'll get on to human rights. The fact that people are dying building stadiums. People have been kicking off about it, and then just around the World Cup we decided to kick off a little bit more. Rather than try and nip it in the bud and go, no, this should not be happening here. Why are we doing this? Give it to somebody else. Because everyone knows it's a fraudulent World Cup. They bought the World Cup. And then FIFA, rather than making a statement, Gianni Infantino, when he took over, could have gone, no, we're going to give it to someone else now, because this is why we can't do this. This is why this happened. It was bought. We can't do that. We need to vote. We need to do it properly. But no. Instead, we're having to deal with it this way. The human rights records, gay people being told, basically, oh, you may as well turn down how gay you are while you're out there. LGBTQ plus community, guys, don't be too gay. Right? Just turn it down, respect them. World Cup is for everybody. Kiss who you want, hold hands with who you want, do what you want with whoever you want, whatever skin colour, whatever sexual orientation, whatever gender you are, whoever you are. I don't care. I don't think anybody should. And now people are afraid to go because of who they are. People aren't going because of who they are. We always had a player in Carvalho, the Australian player, came out as gay. And such a positive for world football. Men's football especially, you think there are guys like, Fashanu who killed themselves because of their sexuality and how they used to get bullied for it. And then, I appreciate the sentiment what Gary Lineker was saying, saying if, that we know that there's Premier League footballers that are gay, they should come out before the tournament. It'd be a really good message. It shouldn't get political about that. This is what I mean. It's the world's tournament. Understandably, people are like, well, Qatar's part of this world. It's who they are. It's what they believe in. You know what? Okay, but if you can't bed in with, let's be honest, it's very liberal, how this is viewed. The World Cup is for everyone. If you can't accept that, then you shouldn't be going for the tournament. Like I said, be who you want. Whatever your religion is, whatever it is, it's fine. But the human rights violations, as I mentioned, the issues with LGBTQ+, the way that it was bought in such a corrupt manner, the lack of infrastructure that's in place. People are spending £200 a night to sleep in a container because they haven't built the stuff in time. Oh. This tournament is lost before it's even started. And that is sad. It's really sad. You know, I thought this tournament would never happen. But here we are. I don't get speeches very often, but before the tournament even starts, you know, the whole thing is a disaster. I was speaking to Niren about FNG, and we were out, me and him, because we love a good drink, me and Niren. We literally spent half an hour, I remember, walking down. We were in Liverpool Street, gone to All Bar One with his girlfriend and Ruby and Rhea, and they walked off to go to the next place, and me and him were walking about 100 yards behind, just talking about how much of a mess this is. It was the blokiest thing I've ever seen. I love it. It was insane. You just sit there and you think, there's no infrastructure. You know, people aren't allowed to drink. It's only designated zones. There's an example which I saw earlier, which was a sports bar. I think one of the only sports bars that serves beer during the World Cup will be charging $92 a beer. Because they can. Because there's nowhere else you're going to get it. Now the beer's not important, but again, people are out in the streets, they're drinking, they're enjoying themselves, they're having a good time, they're partying at the World Cup. That's what it is. It's a huge party. Piss takes. England versus Sweden, 2006. Your football's shit, but your birds are fit. Taking the piss, having a good time, everybody doing it in their own way. Cultures clashing. It's beautiful. The multiculturalism of an entire tournament is beautiful. And now, it's just completely tainted and overrun. Well, let's just see how this World Cup goes. It could end up being the best World Cup we've ever seen. But purely from a geopolitical point of view, from a community point of view, this is the worst World Cup in my lifetime, and probably will be. I think the easiest comparison is 1978 in Argentina under the dictator, where you could sell it was a sports wash tournament, everyone trying to make Argentina look great at that point, when it wasn't. This tournament, getting David Beckham, all these footballers, you know, celebrities to get involved, say, go to Qatar, it's going to be great. No, it don't wash. And it's sad. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Is this going to be the worst World Cup in our lifetime? Also, because Joe's not going to be able to do it on his own, please let us know if you hear the phrase, a celebration of football. And we'll go from there. But I just thought, after being so dingy, let's have a bit of a laugh at the end. But guys, if you have enjoyed it, please do make sure you drop a like down below. Let me know how we can improve as well. There's going to be lots of different content coming your way during this World Cup. I've got a new style of show coming in as well as having these solo shows, daily content here on the Louis Ben Events channel. If any news breaks as well, alongside other things, I'll be hopping on, we'll be talking about it. But yeah, it is what it is. Guys, thank you for watching. Enjoyed the content that's coming your way. Try and enjoy the World Cup for the football. Let's talk about the football, which is what we're going to do. But don't forget how it got here and why it's here. Enjoy the football, but remember what's happened. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later. Ta-ra.